share me the link? Can you share me the link or?
before I play my next song. Are you guys having a good time so far? Come on. You're going to have class tonight. Make some noise. Awesome. Let's hear this next song. I hope you will enjoy this. One of my favorite songs. Gasolina. please, right? Can I have some cheers one more time, please? Thank you. So guys, I'm going to play the last song of my set, and I want your involvement. What I want you to do, I'm gonna play a single beat, super simple. I want you to put your hands up and clap and sing with that beat. Super easy. Put your hands up, clap, easy, 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 easy. It's gonna double. Everybody put your hands up, everybody, hands up. We are here to have fun, not only the appetizers at dinner, guys. Put your hands up and let's have some fun. Again, my name is Vishal, and I congratulate to this beautiful couple for their beginning of this beautiful journey ahead. Thank you so much, guys, one more time. Have a great evening. See you next time. Thank you. Over to the DJ.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Family and friends, my name is MC Nick from Empire Entertainment, and I'd like to welcome you all to the wedding reception in celebration of the marriage between Vishal and Kavina. Can everyone make some noise, please? Come on, we can get louder than that. Let me hear everybody make some noise. Come on, let's get loud. Much better, much better. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have an absolutely phenomenal program for you. Not only do we have some great speeches, we also have some great entertainment for you, and most importantly, a little later on, an absolutely memorable dance floor for all of us to enjoy. But before we get to that, we do have several entrances tonight, about 8 entrances for all of us tonight, just so you know. And there's one important thing that I need you to do for me tonight, to make sure that this is the most memorable night, the most memorable moments for Vishal and Kavina. You play the biggest factor tonight. I promise you that if you're not having a good time, our bride and groom will not have a good time tonight. So how are we going to know that you're having the best time tonight? By how much love you share, how much energy you bring, and most importantly, how loud you get tonight during our entertainment pieces. So let's go feel that energy before we start right now. Everyone that's here from Kavina's side, let me hear you make some noise. All right. And everyone that's here from Vishal's side, let me hear you make some noise. Okay, all right. I think we're ready. Now, all of our entrances, ladies and gentlemen, are going to come through those doors to my left. So I'm going to ask you to turn your attention to those doors, as it's my pleasure to introduce to you first. It's a blessing for all of us at our wonderful wedding to have our grandparents here to celebrate with us. And so it's only fitting that we start first, ladies and gentlemen, with Vishal's grandparents. I need you all to please join me in welcoming Jaggo and Patel. That's the way we start tonight's program. So we've been introduced to Vishal's grandparents. It's now time to get introduced, ladies and gentlemen, to the parents of our bride and parents of our groom. We're going to start first, ladies and gentlemen, with Kavina's parents. I need you all to please join me in welcoming Jaggo and Vishal. Ladies and gentlemen, please a big round of applause for Kavina's parents. So now that we've been introduced to the parents of the bride, it's now time to get introduced to the parents of the groom. Coming through those doors next, I need everyone in here to get loud, make some noise for Vishal's parents, Karaj and Patel. Vishal's parents. You can tell Vishal's dad didn't want to get off the floor, but Vishal's mom like, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Next, we move to the siblings. We've been introduced to the parents, now it's time for the siblings. We're gonna start first with the bride siblings. Ladies and gentlemen, coming through those doors, I need all of you to please join me in welcoming Kavina's brothers, Pradhan, Ayush, and Soham! That was energetic, I like that, I like that. Get your steps up with those moves, all right. Next, we move from the bride siblings to the groom's sister. Ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone in here to please keep making that noise and join me in welcoming Vishal's sister. Make some noise for Richa! Come on, make some noise for her. All right. So now there's two groups of people that we're going to get introduced to next. They are literally the life of the party. And I want to make sure that we bring all of that energy for them. Ladies and gentlemen, coming through those doors next, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Kavina's best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for the bridesmaids! All right. So we have one more group before we get to our bride and groom. And of course, we've just been introduced to the bridesmaids, so it's only fair that we get introduced, ladies and gentlemen, to Vishal's best friends. Please put your hands together, make some noise for the groomsmen!
Just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall, doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a rich on the car, I ain't gon' play the ball, but I show you how to do it. If you really want the ball to the ball, we get back, get the ball, and I'm pushing niggas need you to go away. Still go better.
All right. Now, thanks, Roseman, for making such a big mess on our dance floor. But we got one entrance left. One entrance left. And it's from the two people we all came here for. So before I introduce them, I do need two favors from everyone here tonight. First, if you're able to, can I ask you all to please stand up? Can I get everyone to please rise? Everyone please get out of your seats. Everyone please stand up for me. Now the second most important thing tonight. Not only do I want to hear you make as much noise as you can, but there's one more thing I need you to do. You see, we need to make this the most memorable, the most magic, the most electrifying moment for Vishal and Kavina. And you, again, play that biggest factor. So not only do I want to make sure that you make as much noise as you can so we can hear you, but we want to see one more thing. Can I ask every guest here tonight to please take that white napkin that's on your table? Every single guest. Yes, my uncle in the back, he knows what we're going to do. I need everyone to get that white napkin in your hand. Every single person, put that white napkin in the air. And let me see you wave it as fast as you can. Go fast. Everyone, get those napkins in the air. Let me see them. I can't hear you though. Where's your nose? All right, take a break. Now look, there's one important factor here. If you put those napkins up and you're twirling them as fast as you can, you're making noise, but then you stop, this is gonna run flat. We wanna keep that energy going. So what I need from you is to keep making noise. Keep spinning those napkins until you hear the music stop. That's the key. As long as the music's playing, you keep twirling those napkins, you keep making noise. You guys got it? Kavina side, you guys got it? Vishal side, you guys got it? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce to you, for the very first time tonight as husband and wife, get those napkins in the air. Let's make some noise for Vishal and Kavina! All right. Now for this next moment, I do need to ask for all of our guests to please take your seats. As a very important piece of entertainment that I want you all to take in. You see, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the very talented team at Dream Vision Cinema have put together an epic, an amazing same-day edit for all of us to enjoy. So I'm going to ask you all to kindly turn your attention to any of the 4 screens here at the Embassy Grand. As it's my pleasure to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, this incredible same-day edit by Dream Vision Cinema. Enjoy.
Amazing. No, you did very good.
सीधी लग जाए ऐसी तू दुआ तू मिले आते जीने का नशा लग गया चाहे मिले ना मिले मैनू सा तू मिले आते मैं कुछ मन गया ऐसा लगे जैसे रब मेहरबान तू मिले आते और मैनू सब मिल गया
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause. You can imagine they turned some of that footage around same day. From this morning to now, they turned some of that footage around. I think they need a bigger round of applause than that. Come on, let's make a big round of applause, please, for Dream in the Center. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, tonight we have a great program for you, filled with not only some great entertainment, but also some great speeches. And now we're going to segue to our first speech of the evening. And before I do that, I just need one kind favor from all of you tonight. You see, whether you're sitting up close or you are sitting afar here in this wonderful room at Embassy Grand, your voices do travel very easily up here. And that gets not only distracting for our speaker, but it also takes away from the experience for our bride and groom and your neighbors around you. So I'm going to ask you kindly, during our speeches, let's keep our conversations down, keep our voices down. If you do need to have a conversation, you do need to pick up the phone, no problem. Just make your way to the lobby. This way everyone here can hear these great speeches and we all can have a good time. With that said, our first speaker of the evening, it's my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to reintroduce to you, here to the podium, is Kavina's father. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Jitendra Shah. Distinguished guests, family and friends, and above all, my two lovely children, Vishal and Kavina. Good evening. As a professor, I have invested 35 years in my teaching. I have conducted classes. I have addressed students. I have conducted PhD vivas. I have answered difficult questions. And Jennifer Roy, the current chair of the College Council, if I'm not wrong, I have conducted the College Council as well. So, that was fun. But honestly, today, I'm standing here not as a professor, but a very humble father. Believe me, today's class is difficult. Today's lesson is very difficult, and no library in the world can do that. But I will try. Kavina, my child, when we look at you today, you are not only a beautiful bride, but we can see in you the little girl that I and Bhumika raised, a mature woman who graciously grew. In the person you have become with love, affection, care, and Vishal family orientedness. You most fittingly, you have chosen your profession, that is respiratory therapist. Kavina, my daughter, is a therapist in professional career and personal life as well. So, Kavina, you try, you help people breathe easily. That is in professional career. At the very same time, my daughter always does the similar thing in her personal life too. Treats everyone with honor, love, care, affection, and respect. Let me share one story with you. It's a very it's a very precious memory for me. And for my family as well. And I think we will carry it forever. At least me. We immigrated to Canada. And like all other immigrants, we had dreams, larger than lives, larger than our resources. But the days were very dark. The money was running out. Me and Bhumika didn't have any job. The future was absolutely uncertain. And then came my birthday. On that day, ladies and gentlemen, we did not have any money to celebrate, for celebration, for buying the gifts. But on that day, my two little angels sat together, created a small car, drew it, decorated it, instilled it with article skills, and embroidered with absolute love. On that day, ladies and gentlemen, I cried for the first time after immigrating to Canada. But on that day, my two little angels taught me a very precious lesson, and we all should remember this. A man can be poor. A man cannot have money in his coffers, but a man can be enormously rich in his heart if they have a family like me. The best things in life is not things. The best things in life is absolute love. And Kavina, you offered me that absolute love, and you did not have any material thing. And that was very perfect. And then came Vishal. You entered in our life, Vishal, in a very different way. Vishal, we were impressed, of course, by your love for Kavina. But we were also equally impressed by your openness, by your innocence, by your laughter, by your respect, and by your family embracing attitude. The most important ability that I found in Vishal, he can appreciate the things, small things. Small people, small things done by small people. Let me give you an example. So, Vishal, Bhumika's idli chutney and Sevankri created a considerable case for you. And I am a officer, so I evaluate people properly. And I did. But Vishal, here I am in front of everyone today, admitting that you passed that family embracing test with excellent marks. But marriage is one course which does not have final examinations. In my secondary colleagues are there. Even Dr. Tuhi, you have been witness to my career. I teach critical thinking courses and research analysis courses, which do not have final examinations. Both my children, marriage does not have the final examination, it is continuous learning. And please continue learning. However, as a father, I would like to say something. Marriage is not built on the magnificent days like this. Beautiful people and cake and food and clicks and videos and celebrations. Marriage is built on dry and difficult days. During those days, Vishal and Kavina, please remember, you have to listen to each other patiently when someone speaks. In standing with one another, with each other, when life becomes difficult, and life becomes difficult. In finding out the best thing, when even after you think that we have discovered every best in each other, remember one thing. If you want to go fast, you have to go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And you have to go far together.
May success never make you arrogant. May difficulties never make you distant. May your home always become full with love, respect, care, honor, family, laughter, and of course, continuous overflow from Bhumika of idli chutney and khasev khani as well. May you both grow not only beside one another, beside each other, but continually towards each other. And many years from now, may the hands you hold today still instinctively reach each other. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to bless my two lovely children. May your joy be doubled because it is shared. May your sorrows become reduced because they are shared. May your friendship become the foundation of your marriage, and your laughter is music, your patience as friends, and your love is lasting hope. May God bless you a very beautiful life. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Vishal. Thank you very much, JpsWeddingLive, for embracing us, my daughter. Thank you, Patel family. We are highly indebted to you. And today we are extending our family. Vishal, I have never treated you as my son-in-law, but always my son. So now you are a part and parcel of the family and life. And if I do not thank all of you, I would be feeling not so good today when I see you. So thank you all of you. Your smiling faces, your energy, your coming here, and your attending this event. Thank you very much. Have a good night and enjoy the rest.
Please, another round of applause for Kavina's dad, Mr. Vishal. I was sitting there wishing I didn't skip all those English classes in high school. I don't know what I should call you. Should I call you Jitendra Uncle or Professor Vishal? He said professor. I'm going to call him Professor Vishal. હું તમને એક વાત કહું, તમારી સ્પીચ બહુ જ સરસ હતી, પણ એક નાનો પ્રોબ્લેમ હતો. કહું તમને શું હતો? આ મારી બાજુ બધા બેઠા છે ને, મારું આખું પરિવાર, એ બધા મહેમાનો જો આવ્યા છે ને, બધા અભાણી છે. સાચી વાત કે ખોટી વાત? એટલે આ અભણ લોકો માટે હું ગુજરાતી બોલવું પડશે, ચાલશે ને? દર વર્ષે મારા ફુવા અમારા બધા ઘરને યાદ કરાવે. હું એન્જિનિયર છું. કહે છે ને દર વર્ષે કલ્પેશ ફુવા કહે હું એન્જિનિયર છું. પણ હવે વેવાઈ PhD લઈને આવ્યા એટલે એમાં ફુવાની તો પાર્ટી જ ગઈ. You know, life is about perspective. That's a long word. Perspective is the view. You get that? Sorry. Jitendra Uncle's English is not so great, you know? I had to teach him. Life is about perspective. તો આ બાજુ ઊભો રહો. હું છું 27 ગામનો. હું આ બાજુથી આમ જોઉં તો મને શું દેખાય? કલ્પેશ કુમાર ગંગાબાનો છોકરો એન્જિનિયર ભણેલો તે પાછો પીજ ગામનો એટલે 5 ગામ એટલે શું કહેવાય 5 ગામમાં હું તમને લોકો કહું હોય કશું નહીં પણ 12,92 ખબર પડી પણ હવે હું વચ્ચેથી આ બાજુ એક પગલું લાવું ને અને આ જીતેન્દ્ર અંકલના ચશ્મા પહેરવું અને એમના લેન્સ થ્રુ હું જોઉં ને તો મને શું દેખાય આ ગામડાનો ખેડૂ આવ્યો છે અહીં આગળ સાચી વાત કે નહીં Ladies and gentlemen, up next I want to introduce Prarthi, the brother of Kavina, to say something.
Thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be expecting that speech from me. You will be gravely disappointed. So here's my attempt at it, please. Sorry, excuse me, I'm very nervous right now. I'm not used to doing speeches or anything like that, but it's my sister's special day, so I had to give a speech, so please. Good evening, everyone. My name is Prarthi. I'm the bride's brother. I've been told as the brother I'm supposed to say something meaningful and not embarrass my sister too much. Having said that, Didi, do you remember when we were kids, we used to sleep in the balcony and that Santa story? I'm kidding. That is between you and me. Yeah, I will not embarrass you anymore. I only have good words to say for both of you now. So, yeah. So, Didi, I'm not sure if you remember, but when we were all kids, our parents went to take their afternoon naps. Me, you, and Monuli, we went to the upstairs bedroom of Rangin Park, and all we did was dance practices over there. From there, here we are now practicing dance moves for your wedding. That, I think, is one of the strangest and most beautiful things about siblings. We don't realize that we're making memories while we are making them. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys realize, but the age difference between me and my sister is only 1.5 years. So, friends came and went, but we always had each other. But the thing is, so I know there's bridesmaids over here, but I'm sorry guys, I have taken the title of Bessie and I have it for the rest of her life and my life, so please, sorry to disappoint you. So, I'm sorry, I'm a bit flustered right now. Vishal, I want to tell you something. You're probably going to learn a lot of things about my sister, right? Some things will be adorable, some things will be confusing, and some things you'll simply learn not to question. But one thing I can guarantee you, she will love you wholeheartedly, just like she loves me wholeheartedly. So promise me that you'll look after her just as much as she looked after me. Make her laugh when she's having a bad day, be there for her when things get difficult, and never let her forget how loved she is. Like I mentioned, our age gap is only of 1.5 years. So Didi has seen a year without Bailu, but Bailu hasn't seen any years without Didi. In many ways, Didi has been like a mother to me, protective, caring, and the food. Does anyone here like lasagna? You have to promise me whenever you make lasagna, you invite me over. And I like to give you guys another example. When I was in university, it was on my bucket list to go to Iceland. always dreaming about it, right? It was on my bucket list for the longest time. I had just graduated from university, no job, completely broke, and all I wanted to do was travel a bit before I get into the real world, right? So, but I didn't have any money, so I kind of had to give up on that. I honestly thought, well, maybe Iceland will have to wait. But without a second thought, Didi said, you want to go? Let's go. She paid for the whole thing. Still one of the best memories of my life. Absolutely, the best trip of my life. And then there's the long drives. Whenever me or my sister are feeling down, or just not up to it, for example, Vishal, whenever you are feeling low, you're just not up to it, go on a small drive with my baby. That therapy session is life-changing. Actually, don't do that. It's mine and her thing. You can find something else to do. Rather than making today only about saying goodbye, I'd rather say that today we officially welcome Vishal into our family as a brother, as a son. Didi, I love you more than I probably say. I wish nothing but love, happiness, laughter, and the most beautiful new chapter, in the most beautiful new chapter of your life. And wherever lives take you, you will always have a little brother. And also, actually, Sari wanted to say something as well. She asked me to mention that today she wants to let you know that she'll always keep her promise. By the way, I have no idea what this promise is. But I would like to say one last thing. I think we had a long ongoing debate about who the super taster actually is, but I can definitely say that you guys are both super tasters. I mean, look at you chose each other. So thank you guys, have a good life, and I really love you guys. Yeah.
Another round of applause for Brockton, please. So, Kavina, welcome to our family. You know, I feel like you got to know Vishal's immediate family, but not the extended family. I wanted to do you a favor, you know, so I liked you. We got a lot of interesting personalities. And so you don't have to waste time trying to get to know them. I'm gonna impersonate some of them for you. Is that cool? Who should we start with? That's a good one. We'll do Rashmi Masa. Oh, you for the I'm gonna start with my dad. I'm gonna start with my mama. भाई कलयुग છે આ સારા બધા છોકરા બગડી ગયા છે એકેયને મા બાપને રાખવા જ નહીં હું તો કહું છું સારાઓને કશું વાગતા જ નહીં બધું ડોનેશન કરી દેજો પણ મંદિરમાં નહીં હા મંદિરમાં તો એક પૈસો આલે નહીં કોઈથી That's my dad. Then we got a character, his name is Viral. Master Chef. I'm gonna do Viral for you. Allah, samosa.
We'll do Rashmi Fua. Rashmi Fua is easy. If you and Rashmi Fua get stuck in a room, God, it's gonna be terrible. This is Rashmi Fua, ready? Yes, another round of applause for Risha, please. આપણે બધા પહેલા જમાનાના લગ્નના ગીતો હતા, યાદ છે ને? એક હતું પેલું ગીત, હો છોડી કઈ દાડાનું પૈણું પૈણું કરી દીધી, યાદ છે ને ગીત? હવે તો કોઈને પૈણવું જ નહીં એટલે ગીત જ કોણ ગાય? જમાનો બદલાઈ ગયો, ખબર પડી? જમાનો બધો બદલાઈ ગયો. હવે આપણે વિશાલ જેવાનો વર હોય એની વિદાય કરવાનો ટાઈમ આવ્યો છે, કારણ કે છોકરીઓનું રાજ આવી ગયું છે. આવી ગયું છે ને? તમારા જોડે પીએચડી છે ને? મારા ફોઈ જોડે પીએચડી છે, ખબર છે તમને? તમે પ્રોફેસર છો ને? અમારા ઘરમાં એક પ્રોફેસર છે. કોણ છે આ પ્રોફેસર અમારા ઘરમાં? મારી ફોઈ નાની હતી ને, 60 વર્ષથી શીખતી આવી છે. ખબર કઈ સ્કૂલે ગઈ હતી? શાંતાબા સ્કૂલ ઓફ સાસુ. ખબર પડી? ગઈ છે કે નહીં ગઈ? સાચી વાત ખોટી વાત? સાચી વાત કે ખોટી વાત? મારી ફોઈ ભણતી આવી, પણ જમાનો બદલાઈ ગયો. આપણે સ્કૂલે બધા સ્ટુડન્ટો તમારા કોલેજ ગ્રેજ્યુએટ થાય છે, પછી જોબ લેવા જાય છે, પૈસા સ્પેન્ડ કરીને ડિગ્રી લાવે છે. જોબ માટે જાય તો એઆઈ આવી ગયું હોય, બિચારાને જોબ ના મળે. એટલે જમાનો બદલાઈ ગયો. એટલે મારા ફોઈ ભણતી આવી કે એમનું સાસુ બનવાનું, પણ જમાનો જ બદલાઈ ગયો. શું થયું? સાસુ હવે નોકર બની ગઈ વહુની. હાજી વાત કે ખોટી વાત? હાજી વાત. Alright guys, up next, another performance, this time from Kavina's side, her family. It is Prarthing, Ayush, Sonam, Nisha, Jill and Kush. absolutely phenomenal performance from Kavina's brothers. Let's make some noise one more time. For that, please, let's make some noise. All right. Now, it wasn't that I lost all my hair and became understanding how to speak Gujarati, but let's give a big round of applause, please, to Jazz, who's Vishal's cousin, and what a great job he did emceeing a part of this tonight. Come on, let's give a big round of applause for him. Come on. Great job, Jazz, even though you put us behind about 15 minutes, we appreciate it. Now, we do have another speech. We're going to go back now to Vishal's side of the family. You saw her perform a little earlier today. And we got to give a little credit to her. You know how hard it is to come up here and perform by yourself. So I need you all to join me, ladies and gentlemen, in welcoming to the podium Vishal's sister, Richa.
Good evening, everyone. Don't mind me if I'm a little out of breath. I just went down a little bit. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm Richa, Vishal's younger and better sister. Now, I know many of you only had the pleasure of meeting him later on in life, but lucky me, I've known him for quite a while. So let me take you all the way back and show Kavina exactly what she's in for. So, growing up, we spent many hours playing a lot of games together. In fact, it was a little hard to distinguish which of us was the kid. It's not like his height helps with that at all. We're from playing Mario Kart to playing in my Dora kitchen, which, mind you, he enjoyed much more than I did. To our air hockey table, there was never a dull day in the Patel residence. As we grew into adults, I became known as the smart one in the family, while Vishal became the fun, charismatic, nice, friendly, active, blah blah blah, and sanskari one. Take a wild guess who the favorite is. See, another thing about Vishal is that he loves to collect hyperfixations like their Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He's always had a very special ability to become completely obsessed with things. As a kid, it started as an unhealthy obsession with SpongeBob. Then it became Billy Mays, the OxyClean guy. And then it went on to the Lamborghini Aventador. Now, as a taller child, his new obsession is music and movies. You know, if Vishal likes a song, you will hear that song at least 47 times a day for minimum 3 weeks. I have yet to hear something other than Iceman playing in his precious Range Rover. And when a new movie comes out, he will watch every analysis, every review, every trailer that is out there. Then he'll go watch the movie and then listen to that soundtrack non-stop again for several weeks. Now, the most recent offense was The Odyssey. And if any of you have watched The Odyssey, you will understand why I do not ever want to step foot in his car again, because that soundtrack is not for enjoyment whatsoever. So, Kavina, word of advice from me, do not give him the aux cord. In fact, let's keep the keys away from him as a whole. I'm an eye doctor, for those of you who don't know, and I've checked his eyes. He should not be driving. So, stay safe on the roads today, guys. Anyways, there's only one thing in the world that Vishal loves the absolute most. Food. I mean, this man lives to eat, and believe me, it showed. If you've ever seen childhood photos of Vishal, you would not recognize the guy standing here today. I mean, he was large. It's no wonder our family's nickname for him was Anand. In fact, I always thought there was nothing he could ever love more than eating. But then, he met our lovely Kavina here. Kavina, you are somehow the only person in the world that could beat food, and for that, I salute you. You are kind, empathetic, intelligent, hardworking, smart, and unbelievably beautiful. Let's get a round of applause for how beautiful she is tonight. And you balance Vishal out perfectly. You bring out the best in each other, and it's so obvious how happy you guys make each other. Now, Vishal, watching you grow from the goofy, annoying kid that used to drive me crazy to the goofy, annoying adult that drives me crazy, I'm pretty amazed by what you've accomplished here. And Kavina, I'm so happy that you're officially part of my family. You know, I always knew that Vishal would find someone that could put up with him. I just didn't know she'd be this wonderful and someone I'm so lucky to call a sister. You've always been one of the people who made my childhood fun, even when you were driving me crazy, but nonetheless, I'm so lucky to have you as my brother because you brought an amazing sister along with you. So here's to Kavina and Vishal. May your life together be filled with laughter, happiness, and most of all, amazing food. Cheers, guys. Love you.
Let's give it up for that roast by Rachel. Come on, let's give a big round of applause, please. She so eloquently called you short, blind, and fat. I was like, this is phenomenal. Really good with words. Really good with words, but I can't speak Gujarati, but however you say it. Payback is a B, right? You're gonna get back that right? All right. Now, we've heard from Vishal's sister. It's now time to hear from Vishal's best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium Nabil, Faraz, and Arya.
Might be too strung out when I'm with this. Overdose on confidence. Thought it not be given. Can stop hearing the consequences. Drinking every night because we drink to my accomplishments. Made it way too long.
Game 2, everyone. Just a disclaimer, we're all running on coffees and energy drinks, so if we mess up our speech, please forgive us. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Karaj, and on behalf of the three of us, welcome. It's amazing to see so many friends and family here celebrating two incredible people. I didn't think Vishal had that many friends, to be honest.
And I'm Nabil. Quick shout out to my architect family here tonight. Vishal and Kavina, thank you for trusting us with this speech. We know that you guys have great confidence or a serious lapse in judgment. Either way, we're honored to be here, and we promise to do our best not to embarrass you too much tonight.
And I'm Arya. Between the three of us, we probably have a collective arsenal of stories, including Vishal. But, you know, the good, the bad, and the ones that are definitely not making it to the speech tonight. However, if you buy me a shot here at the bar, things may change. So tonight, what we're planning on doing is walking you through 3 chapters of Vishal's life. His childhood, the moment he met Kavina, and then the life after. So that being said, let's get started.
The first time I met Vishal was in grade 11, all the way back in 2010, 16 years ago. Not to give away our age, but that's half our lives. Although Kavina, I'm sure at times it's felt like you've been talking to a 12-year-old. But to his credit, Vishal has changed quite a bit over the years. Some good changes and some questionable. In fact, the evolution of Vishal sometimes reminds me of an iPhone. You know how sometimes they release a new iOS update and it's a great update, but most of the time you ask yourself, why? So let's take you through some of Vishal OS updates throughout the years. The day I found out Vishal still watched SpongeBob in high school, I stopped being his friend. So we became brothers instead. An excellent EOS update. Also, there was a time, for some odd reason, Vishal listened to movie soundtracks wherever we go. Except, this is one of those, why was this needed VOS updates because the music was just sad instrumentals. We were all very concerned and we were actually planning an intervention. But thankfully that phase has since passed. So yeah, Kavina, just in case you're ever wondering why you're listening to the Oppenheimer soundtrack on your way to dinner, it's just a Vishal thing. Alright, enough weird quirks. A quality that redeems him is he is the designated project manager of our group. He's always taken the initiative to plan our hangouts and adventures, complete with a detailed itinerary. By the way, Kavina, did you get a glimpse of the Gantt chart of the wedding, like in the Excel sheet? Oh, it's phenomenal. Because the man loves his Excel. And all he does is do plans in Vaughn. It shows how thoughtful and considerate he is, the fact that he decided to host this wedding in Brampton. He loves Vaughn so much that this is an exact thing that he would not do, but he did. And your love for him, his love for you pushed him to do this. Jokes aside, Vishal is the groom of the group. And if it weren't for him, we probably would make plans outside of Vaughn. But out of all the quirks Vishal has, one of them is having a short attention span. Like Kavina, you've held his attention since day one.
When Vishal met Kavina, it was obvious that this was something different. Basically, after one day, he told me, and I thought, she's the one. One day, but Vishal knew. Now, Vishal has always been pretty set in his ways. He knows what he likes, and he calls these specific interests part of the brand. Coke Zero, part of the brand. Drake, part of the brand. Taco Bell, also somehow part of the brand. So when Kavina came along, we quickly realized that she was one of the few people who could actually make changes to the brand. And she did. Before Kavina, Vishal was the kind of guy who could put away a 6-pack a day of Coke Zeros. And now, he's drinking healthy smoothies and carrying around water as part of his daily routine. That's not a relationship, that's a rebrand. And I think that's what makes their relationship work so well. They genuinely care about each other. And now, we've worked with them. I'm pretty sure they go on a date every day and somehow still find something to talk about or a new restaurant to try. They just bring out the best in each other. She didn't change who he was, but she brought out a better version of him. The final VOS update. And over time, it became clear that they weren't just a good couple, they were genuinely good friends. And they could have fun together, laugh together, and be there for each other. And most importantly, you can just tell how happy they make each other. So Kavina, we're really happy to have you in our lives. And Vishal, I think you did pretty well for yourself.
Now, as the only unmarried person up on the dais, and my fiance is here somewhere, love you sweet, I'm probably the least qualified person to give you marriage advice. So, given that, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I could spend a long time thinking about what kind of advice to give him, and think about other things to say. And I was like, honestly, never mind. You don't need any. Not because you somehow become wiser all of a sudden. It's because you found someone who's going to help you make the right decisions and very politely and calmly explain to you why your choices were never really part of the project. It was just there for just you. Vishal, mate, you found someone that not only makes you laugh, but challenges you. She supports you and brings the very best out of you. And someone, honestly, that will still stay with you, even when your barber messes up that fade. Now, today has been an incredible day, and you'll remember this for the rest of your life. But remember, as beautiful as today was only your wedding. What starts tomorrow is your real marriage. When there are no photographers, when there's not an MC, there's no speeches, no dances, just the two of you. And those will become your best memories. Those lazy Sunday mornings, the random Tuesdays when he uses Harvey's coupons, or the spontaneous road trips in Vaughn. Those little conversations after a long day, those moments may not seem important in those moments, but eventually will become what you will remember for the rest of your life. So before you all start tearing up, I'd like everybody to raise their glasses, if we could, please. If we could, if everybody raise your glasses, please. To a lifetime of choosing each other, to a home filled with laughter, to dreams achieved together, and to a love that grows stronger with each passing year, and to a friendship that lasts a lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, cheers to Vishal and Kavina.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, please a big round of applause for that great speech from Vishal's best friends. A big round of applause, please. Now we are going to go back and forth between speeches and entertainment tonight. At this time, it is time for another performance. So we saw a performance earlier from the bride side. It's now time for a performance from the groom side. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to bring out that energy and join me in welcoming to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Vishal's cousins that are going to perform next. Let's make some noise, please.
दीवानगी
All right, let's get a picture with all the performers right now. Let's get a quick picture. All right. Now, we just have one speech left, ladies and gentlemen. One speech left. And we're very close to getting this dance floor started and that bar reopened. But before we do, as our final speech of the evening, again, I'm going to ask you all to kindly give our next speakers your undivided attention, as it's my pleasure to introduce to you our final speakers of the evening. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Vishal's parents to the podium. Please put your hands together for Kalpesh and Amisha Patel.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Today is a special day for our family. A day filled with joy, pride, and gratitude. As a father, standing here and seeing my son Vishal, my God, begins his beautiful new chapter of his life. That fills my heart with joy. On behalf of the Patel family, I want to welcome all of you to this beautiful celebration. Today is a very special day. A day where two families come together. Patel family and Southeast family. United through the love of two wonderful people, Vishal and Kavina. From the time Vishal was a little boy, he had a smile that could melt any great talent. Even today, that smile lights up every room he walks into. And along that smile, he has always carried a gentle nature, respectful, caring, and truly one of the most obedient sons parent could ask for. Thank you, Vishal. And Babu, Taru's smile, एकदम दिल में स्पर्श करे. અને તારી વિનમ્રતા, સારો સ્વભાવ અમારા માટે હંમેશા ગૌરવનો વિષય રહે છે. Vishal, you have made our lives brighter in every way, and watching you grow into the man you are today has been one of my greatest joy. And then came Kavina. Kavina, you are a blessing to our family. From the moment we met you, we saw your kindness, grace, and the warmth you bring with very well. You balance Vishal beautifully. His energy with your calmness, his laughter with your elegance. You have become a part of our family so naturally, and we are truly grateful to call you our daughter-in-law. Kavina, તારી કોમળતા અને પ્રખર સ્વભાવ. પટેલ પરિવાર માટે તમારું હૃદયથી સ્વાગત છે. Babu, my son, I am proud of you, proud of the man you have become, proud of the value you carry, and proud of the love you give so generously. And Kavina, I am proud of you, the woman who stands beside my son, in a strong, kind, and full of grace. To both of you, may your home filled with laughter, may your hearts be filled with compassion, and may your love grow deeper every passing year. On behalf of our family, entire family, I want to thank everyone here for joining us today. Your presence, your blessings, and your love meant so much to us. So please raise your hand. To Vishal and Kavina, to love, to partnership, and to a lifetime of happiness. May God bless you both. Tigro and Tigro. તમે બંને હંમેશા એકબીજાનો સાથ આપો, પ્રેમ, સમજ અને શ્રદ્ધાથી તમારો ઘર સંસાર હંમેશા ઉજ્જવળ રહે. એવી જ વાત કરું.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please a big round of applause for that great and final speech from Vishal's parents. Now, there's two important things that we do in our wonderful wedding reception that we haven't done yet, and we're going to do right now. The first, Vishal, I'm going to ask you to take your beautiful wife's hand over to your wonderful cake as we get to commemorate this great wedding with a wonderful cake cutting ceremony. So I encourage you all to please take out your phones, record this very special moment because it's only going to happen once. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the cake cutting ceremony. Enjoy.
What would I do without your smile? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm your magical mystery ride, and I'm so busy, don't know I'm hidden, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. And all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you.
All right. Once again, now that they've cut their cake, a big round of applause, please, for them. One more time, now that they've cut their cake. And now, for that second thing I mentioned, as their second action as husband and wife, Vishal, I'm going to ask you to take your beautiful wife's hand, and we're all going to enjoy a very special first dance. So again, take out your phones and record. This is only going to happen once. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first dance. Enjoy.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell.
and Kavina on the dance floor. All the other couples, please join them on the dance floor. All the other couples, please join in.
जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा
All the husbands, grab your wives. Boyfriends, grab your girlfriends. Let's get all the couples on the dance floor.
मुश्किल पड़ जाए तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा चांदनी जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ ओ चांदनी जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए तुम मेरा साथ मेरा
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to stay on the dance floor right now. Stay on the dance floor. There's one thing that Vishal and Kavina have asked for. One thing, one gift that they've asked for from all of us. And that's a picture with everyone here tonight that's come to celebrate their reception. So what I'm going to need first is Vishal and Kavina. I need you guys right here, right here. And I'm going to need Vishal and Kavina's parents and siblings right beside them. Grandparents as well in the front. Let's get you guys right here beside them. Siblings right beside them. Parents right beside. Grandparents as well, if we can get them in the front, please. And then I'm going to need all of our other guests, all of our other family members, friends, everyone that's here tonight. They've asked for one thing, and that's a picture with all of you. A picture so they can remember everyone that's come out tonight to celebrate their grand reception. So I need you all to get out of your seats, please. Come and stand behind our bride and groom. We're going to want to get every single person in this picture. There's one gift that they've asked for. Let's make it happen. So let's get everyone in. Everyone, please get out of your seats. We can see everybody from up here, but we need you all in the photo. So you go all the way to the back, no problem. Just try and squeeze in as much as you can. Let's go, everyone. Come on, everyone, get in. Get in. Let's get in this picture. Now look, as long as you can see the camera can see you. If you can't see the camera's not seeing you. So make sure you can see the camera. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 3 pictures tonight. 3 pictures. All our pictures are going to happen with this camera to my right. So make sure you're looking at this camera here. Hey, that's perfect. You want to stand on some chairs? That's perfect. We can see you guys. All right. First picture. I just need everyone to look at the camera and smile. Look at the camera and smile. 1, 2, 3. All right. Second picture. DJ Classic, let's turn it up a little bit. I need everybody's hands in the air right now. Everyone's hands in the air. Now follow me. Let's go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Third and final picture. When I say go, on the count of 3, I need everybody to jump and scream on the count